Patricia Houston says she does not believe Houston was taking, quote, drugs prior to her death. Take a look at this.
I don't think drugs was an issue for her before her death. I don't know what happened that day. When you have fittings and when you have to go in to see your throat doctor, are you high? Absolutely not. She'd be too paranoid to do that. Leading up to, I would say no. Drinking, having a drink, she may have.
Alcohol is a drug. If you are drinking, you are on drugs. She is unfortunately just talking about cocaine because stimulants cause paranoia. Downers do not cause paranoia. Painkillers, benzodiazepines, and those are the things that are allegedly found in her bathroom. Joining me to discuss this, Whitney Houston's friend, Nikki Gilbert, also clinical psychologist Lisa Boweski, author of When to Worry, and Tommy Stiles, Bobby Brown's longtime friend and producer. And Nikki, you were with Patricia and Whitney at the Los Angeles nightclub days before her death. The allegations were she was drinking. Did you see any of that?
Once again, I will say that I think that we are sort of, I see a bat and I see a horse, and I think we're sort of beating a dead horse here. I did not partake in drinking with Whitney Houston. I did not see Whitney Houston with a drink in her hand, but I also don't necessarily feel that the drink that she may have had that night is what killed her. I love you, Dr. Drew, but I disagree 100%.
I love you too, Nikki, but I bring you on to give an alternative point of view, so
yes,
please do offer it. I'm open to it.
Absolutely.
Now,
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, I think, you know, one thing that this interview brought to light for all of us is that Whitney Houston was in the process of cleaning things up because she wanted to put things together for her daughter, Bobbi Kristina, who wants to continue her mother's legacy, who wants to move forward in the music industry, which I think is an absolutely amazing idea, because I think that this little girl has so much to offer. Like she said, her mother's spirit was there with her, and I think that we keep sort of talking about what happened and what she was doing days before, and the real issue for me is how we protect Bobbi Kristina as she moves forward to continue her mother's legacy.
Now, Lisa, you're shaking your head vigorously when Nikki says that. Tell me what you're thinking.
Yeah, Vicki couldn't have said it better. You know, I know that Bobbi Kristina said, I'm doing okay, and she may be right now, but I felt like she's still in shock. It's only been 30 days.
She'd have to be.
Yeah, and the fact that they were so incredibly close, and the fact that her mom did have some issues with drugs that does something to a parent-child relationship. I think that we
Makes
need
the child feel responsible.
Yeah, well, of course. They
So the
feel
child-
responsible, and she's taken care of Whitney in the past. So there's a part of her, I'm sure, that is, could I have, should I
Blaming
have?
herself.
Of
Yeah.
course. So
Yeah.
what I would say is, right now family is around her. There's a lot of this stuff. But when family goes back to their own lives, and when the pressure of the business gets on Bobbi Kristina, I think that's when we really need to watch, because it would be abnormal for her to not have a hard time. We should expect her to have a hard
And
time.
Nikki
There's
said